Hello and welcome to Contentholic. Are you planning to study abroad? Then have you given a thought of studying in Schengen? Have you heard of Schengen Zone before? If you don't know what Schengen Zone is, then let me introduce it to you. There are in total 195 countries in the world, but no country or group of countries provides a single-use visa benefit such as Schengen Zone. The Schengen area or Schengen Zone is comprised of 26 European nations that have officially eradicated all passports or any kind of border controls on their mutual borders since 1985 under Schengen Agreement. Lately, the area has become a popular choice for students choosing to study abroad. If we talk about facilities, Schengen offers a lot more than a single-use visa. World-class faculty, affordable tuition fees, lots of scholarships, a great standard of living and more. But to grab all that, you need a visa approval from the Schengen Zone embassy. To get a visa approval, every student is asked to write down an effective visa statement of purpose for Schengen Zone. Your SOP not only proves your validity, but your keenness as well to learn in that nation. Make sure you have written an excellent Schengen student visa SOP for convincing the embassy and the officer for an assured approval. Plenty of students applying for the visa tend to lack on time or skill for writing an effective statement of purpose for a Schengen visa. Let's take a look at the key points which should be kept in mind before writing it down to make the process easier for you all. Make sure you plan it beforehand. From the day you know you are going to apply for a visa, start noting down all the information to write down in it. Go through the samples online so that you get an idea of the structure for your SOP. Start with a rough draft and proofread it several times before you finalize it for approval. Stick to the word count and guidelines. An ideal SOP should be around 500 to 1000 words. Writing a short SOP for less than 500 words will not summarize all the details, and exceeding it over 1500 to 2000 words could lead to exaggeration of few points. Start with an impressive introduction. Now, introduction is the face of your SOP. If the visa officer is impressed by reading your introduction, then only he will head over and read the entire document. So make sure you use a nuanced vocabulary and not exaggerate too much. Give an overview of your academia. Writing down your academic journey will not only help the visa officer relate with your candidature, but also it will help him see the connection with your choice. Using this section, only you can mention any extracurricular activities you might have taken part in. Talk about your course and choices. When you know the structure, you'll realize how important it becomes to explain your choices for the course, university and country as well. Moreover, you need to specify how you fit in for the applied course. A few details of your travel-related history. Applying for any visa requires you to write down your entire travel history. Details like where else have you been? Is it first time coming to this country? How often do you travel? And if you are applying for a Schengen Zone based visa, then mentioning where else you tend to visit during your stay over here would help the visa officer get a lead and pattern of your visit. Intent of returning to your homeland. Here you could talk about your future goals, like what you intend to do after your course gets complete, like taking a nice job in your own country or continuing a family business or starting your own startup maybe. This aspect shows up strong family ties and how desperately you want to return to your homeland and to your family as well. Information given should be genuine. There should be no ambiguity in your profile. So before submitting your visa application, make sure you have rechecked all the details with the attached documents. Proofread and edit before you finalize. As much as the Visa SOP draft needs to be crisp and informative, proofreading it becomes even more necessary. Proofreading allows you to recheck the details and improvise your draft even more. So we have talked about the tips you need to follow in order to write a perfect Schengen student visa SOP. But let's take a look at the other crucial factor for your visa application, that is documentation. Here's a list of all the mandatory documents to apply for a Schengen student visa. You will be needing 2 application forms, 2 identical photographs, a valid passport, copy of your passport, residential proofs, itinerary of your visit to Schengen, details of your travel medical insurance, accommodation proofs, that is dormitory or hostel contract, letter of invitation, letter of acceptance from the university, academic proofs, financial proofs, scholarship proofs if any, receipt of paid visa fee, last 3 months bank statements. If your parents or guardian has sponsored your studies, then bank details of your sponsor person. If you liked the video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that whenever we are up with a new video, you get notified. But if you are still confused about writing your own SOP, then make sure to give us a call on the given number in the description or mail us on the designated ID. For more, keep watching and stay tuned. I'm also linking a sample for your convenience in the description. Make sure to leave us a comment down below. Thank you for watching.